Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. It is just an ideal day for golf. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We're getting set for all the action this afternoon at Wetlands Golf and Country Club in Florida. And this is certainly a challenge, Frank.
It is. We really should rename it Drylands because that's the way you want to play this golf course. If you're not dry, then you are going to be wet. That swampland is just all the way around this golf course. In between it, though, is fairway. So fairway, the goal all day today.
And as always, with the state of Florida, you have to factor in the changing winds. Now down to the first
here we go,
tee
ladies
as we
and
get
gents.
set here at the Wetlands par 5 opener. It's 660 yards, Frank.
Better put your thinking cap on here, Rich. Ideally, you want to play it as a 3-shot hole because there's a pond that protects the front right of the screen as well. Typical Floridian opening tee shot, narrow, tight, and it's going to extract the best from you. So somehow fairway, fairway, then, only then can you start thinking about making a birdie.
All right, here we go.
Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway.
All right, 278. I can't tell if the pin is in the front or back or if it's in the middle. So always trying to look at this. Doesn't really let you know if it's in the front or back. You can't adjust when in tour mode. You can't adjust. You can't look down wherever the hole is. So you just have to. Here's the flag. We're gonna go maybe just a little bit like right here. So we got 350 to the hole. This is a 270, so we just need to get it as much as possible. Big bang. Be funny if you hit one of those birds.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at
84
right
yards.
now is just the flag.
I love their voice. I love the commentary in this game so far. 10 miles an hour wind, so we're going to aim just a little bit. Obviously, we don't need to take it too far. So if it's 84 yards to the hole, we've got a club that's 124. Let's see if we can go back one. That's the lowest one we have. So we need to go 84 of 124, maybe 3/4 the way. So we got to stare at him. It's probably going to be too far.
This won't hurt him.
Not bad.
Played that one on the commercial side, as they say in the professional game, inside 30 feet.
Yeah, 27 feet to be precise, but to make it from there, that's asking for a bit.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
Okay, this is not much of a break. From what I can tell, if you look at it, we've got a little bit to the left in the beginning, but then as you can see, it starts going back slightly to the right. This looks to be about a straight putt. It is 2 inches above, so we'll need to come just a little bit more. We'll go about right here, and we'll see how this does. Putter's 140 feet.
Could it be? Yes! That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
So, coming off a birdie on the last hole.
That was a nice shot.
Strong par 5 to start, followed by a good par 3. The second hole is 225 yards.
2 bunkers, Rich, when you look at this par 3. In between is a nice corridor. And that's really the line that you want to be looking at going at this par 3. Just thread the gap, and you should safely find the green.
Looks like we're a little short. Well, it was 11 miles an hour wind. We didn't really account for that too much, did we?
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
31 yards, 124 club. These shots are kind of difficult. Let's get a better view. 124. 12-mile-an-hour wind will take to some effect, not too much though.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does.
5 feet level, that's about right there.
Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. The third hole here at the Wetlands is a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, it appears to be a pretty straightforward tee shot.
It is, and actually, Rich, when I was watching the web.com event here, this is where I saw those young, talented players really take advantage of a hole like this. Just ramrod straight. They teed it up and just ripped it down there, and these are the sort of holes they can often make 3 on. Bunkers sort of short, left and right. Plenty of green to work with. Nice, high-flying second shot will be well rewarded here.
Good contact, good result. Just what you want in the right position on this par 5, in the fairway.
Yeah, Rory's like a car that just has an extra gear. You know, if you've got five-speed gearbox, Rory's got 6. If you've got a 6-speed gearbox, he's got 7.
He's the souped-up Ferrari or Lamborghini. He can go. He's Formula One.
It's not going to make it. It's going to come back a little.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Wind shouldn't play too much of a factor. It's 14 yards.
Nice approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
2 inches down, so let's bring it back a little.
Minus
Yes.
1 in the early going.
Well, obviously, you know, we need to be like minus 17 to be first place in
Wow,
this.
check
so-
this out, Frank. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards. This is a really cool hole.
It is. You tee off, and that tee shot right across the swampland into a crescent-shaped green. And, of course, it is protected by that bunker that just cuts in. It doesn't give you very much depth on that middle line of the green. So if the pin's in the middle, that's when the hole plays its most difficult. In the direction of the sand.
Looks like it.
Oh, bounce over it. Duh.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
Let's see how our bunker game is. Our first bunker.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little
Ooh, we
splash
got right
out
to
on this
left.
par 3.
We're 90 to 93%, so we have to take in a 7% difference. We've got 20 yards to the hole. This is 124. With 10 miles an hour wind, this is looking like a very difficult shot. Yep, I knew it.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway.
A little too much.
So third shot now for Rory McIlroy.
It's about straight. 11 yards, 124. Too far. Oh!
10-foot putt left.
All right, this is definitely a straight putt. Level. I think we got this.
Oh, I thought he
Oh
had
my
that.
gosh, too much.
Frank had the touch of a plumber right there.
Yeah, you'd like a redo, wouldn't you? Wake up, wake up!
And getting ready for the putt. Putt drops. Now at 1 over par.
We're doing so good, guys. We're doing so good.
Good look now at the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, and it's a good one. 635 yards. Excellent looking shot here. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That one is in the fairway, down there about
Bazinga.
290 yards. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice strong breeze. Nice position, short grass, second shot.
Okay, we're not going to be able to get this up. It's safer to go with an iron and move a little over here. We need to be able to see. I don't even think. Yeah, that barely. Okay, that got up. I don't think the wood would have been able to get through the trees properly. And this is a par 5, so we have a better chance of getting birdie than we do eagle, anyways.
Frank, really
My
good
favorite
chance
metal
from
game
this
is Metal Gear
position
Solid
to make
3.
a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
156 to the flag. 4 feet uphill. 172. Gosh, if we hit this 100%, it should be great. Nah, still didn't make it. That wind really takes into
Playing a
effect.
par
I would.
5, Frank, what happened
11
on
miles
that
an hour
third
is
shot?
only about
Yeah, it's poor decision.
halfway.
But,
You would think it wouldn't take as much
hopefully
as
he
it
can
does take
eradicate
off.
that from the memory
Especially when you hit
banks and,
100% with a
really
club
knuckle
that's
down on this.
20
Do
yards
not want to drop
further.
a shot or make 6 here.
The wind shouldn't account too much into here. Just need a nice, solid stroke. Oh,
Try to scramble
it's hard
here.
to
He's
judge
giving
this.
himself a
Remember, this is on
chance.
tour
We're
mode,
par.
so you don't get the opportunity of knowing how far you need to. You have to feel how
These
far you need to
putts
go
keep
back.
the round together.
A little bit. It's not going too fast. It's a level putt. Get in
Par
there,
for
yes.
McIlroy. Just waiting for that moment when he hits that accelerator and pulls away. On to the par 4 sixth here at the Wetlands. And Frank, how does that water factor into the way you play this hole?
It bisects this fairway beautifully, Rich. 233 yards to the run out on the first section of fairway. And that might be worth considering for the short hitters. To try and flash it across the narrowest part of those wetlands, 276 yards. And of course, the more horsepower you got, actually the easier this tee shot becomes.
If I can get it there, if not, it's going to be in the, yes. It's going to be in the sand, though, it looks like. Oh, sweet.
Good tee shot.
It's always a close
good
one.
lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second.
What's my best walkthrough that I've done on the channel? Oh, that's a tough one, man. I've had so many good ones that I really personally enjoy. Heavy Rain being one of them. Yeah, I would probably say Heavy Rain is one of my favorites. That or Splinter Cell Chaos Theory would be probably a close second. 154, 155, that's perfect. 10 miles an hour though, so we're gonna need to go up. See, that's what I'm saying. A 172 should be able to get us there, even with 12 miles an hour wind. If we hit 100% on that, it's not completely down. It's more to the right. So we'll see how this does. A little slow. It's gonna get a little bit of a kickback, so played safe, I guess.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Frank, he'll have to take a full swing at this putt for birdie.
This is long, but every now and again one of these finds the bottom of the cup and makes that magic sound.
It's clearly going to the right, but not much. 10 feet down, so we need to come up. 10 inches down, sorry. All right. Oh, just still too much. We should have took it back even more. Oh, we're even off. All right. No, we should be able to switch to a putter. Yeah. 88 to 91%. Keep that in mind. Just slightly. Yes!
What a shot right there. Beautifully done. Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape
Dogleg
of this
right.
fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left.
And then we got a par 5. Now, one thing I loved about Metal Gear Solid 3 and facing off against the end
from the fairway
was that you could kill him early while he's in his wheelchair.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely.
I can't wait till they bring back
Ahead
the
breeze,
game Skate,
but,
because I love
down
using the
breeze,
controller for the
tee
game
up
Skate.
a little bit, try and ride that
Can't
wind
wait for a
some
next-gen
more.
version of that. All right, we've still got 10 miles an hour. It's still going to affect us. 76 yards, 124. That's about halfway. A little bit more than halfway.
Should be safely on deck.
Ah,
Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. It's a long way away.
This will be a birdie if it drops.
Yeah, you when you play in tour mode, you're limited. You're not allowed to look down where the ball is going. You're not allowed to do a lot of other things. So you're very limited. Everything is really, it's more like an advanced mode. So you got to really kind of already know what you're doing. We got a little bit of a break. We're 3 inches uphill. Or the hole is 3 inches uphill. So that means I need to go a little more. I go too far. Not enough.
That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt.
I would like to continue Kotar, but I cannot get the game to work right now. It stopped working. It literally just will not turn on. I've tried everything, and it's a little upsetting, but I really, really, really want to continue that. So I'm going to try to find something to do, but with Windows 10 coming out, we're going to have to even wait even further for there to be a patch for that. So it's a little upsetting right now.
All right, no damage done. Stays at 1 over par with that putt.
We're not doing bad for being this is our first regular course, so we're not doing too bad.
It's a par 3, 203 yards. What's going on here, Frank?
Interesting par 3, really. It looks anything other than a straightaway hole. That bunker short of this green gives you like an optical illusion. You think it's lapping up with the front of this green, but there's actually sort of 3 or 4 yards before you get to the putting surface. A little bit of a drop off behind this green, and it narrows out the deeper the green gets. So a tricky little par 3.
Safely aboard. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
It's not too fast. I just wish I could see where the actual hole was. There it is. We'll say that. We'll say there. Get in! Oh my
Very
God,
well
too much.
done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Settles in over the putt.
Just gotta judge them a little bit better.
Good par. Frank,
This is
looking at
definitely
this
not a
par
game
5
for people
ninth
who
hole,
don't have
it's
patience. That's why I love
621
this.
yards. I
gotta
need to
think,
make
you know?
birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup. In between the first 2 bunkers, there's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that third shot to a green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way, wedge and a putt.
So
There's
which
something about
series
a
is better,
well-hit
the
shot.
Splinter Cell series or the
Long
Hitman
and straight.
series?
That's how you do
I'm
it.
going to say I'm not going to answer
Just
that
a
because
good,
they're two
solid
completely
tee shot
different
right there,
series.
about 280
One is an
yards.
assassin type of series,
These winds
and one
have
is
held
a
up all day
different
long.
type of stealth. So
Definitely
you can't
playing
really
a part
compare them.
in the shot making we're seeing out there today. Playing his
Now I can
second
compare
shot
games
here at
in the
par
same
5.
series, but to compare games that are in different series, it's not fair. Splinter Cell is a different feel than Metal Gear Solid, which is a different feel than Hitman. I don't like to compare games like that. I don't like to say, well, if I like Splinter Cell, I'm going to love Hitman. You know, they're just different types of games. They're stealth, they got that thing in common, but they have different things about them. So 330 yards, 3 wood, 278, 10 miles an hour. Obviously not going to get there, so just aim to the left to account for the wind. I still need to work on crowds a little bit. So this is just a
Set up
great
his
year for
third
stealth
shot,
games, I'm
looking
telling
to
you.
get it on the green with this.
81 yards, 124.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Come back, come back. There you go.
That's well played. And now a good look at birdie.
It's no snack, though.
Hardest stealth game I've ever played? That is a tough question. Dishonored was pretty tough. Metal Gear games are pretty tough if you do them the correct way. If you don't exploit things. It looks to be about a straight putt, maybe just a little bit. Because you can see one, beginning is going to the right slowly, the other one's going back to the left slowly. This is a tough decision. It's a level putt. Get it! I'm always just hitting it too hard.
So close, Frank.
Just time to forget
I can make
that
all these
one.
birdies
You
just a
couldn't
little
hit
too
that
hard.
much better.
Just a couple of feet.
Kenny, as a character from The Walking Dead, he's been kind of all over the place for me. Sometimes he does the
Solid
right thing,
effort
sometimes he
and
does the wrong
reasonable
thing. It just
result to
depends.
stay at 1
As a
over
character,
par.
though, I think he's a good character.
Ready to go here on the backside. We're at the 10th at the Wetlands. We start with a par 3, 246 yards.
Ooh, I don't like this. The tree's in the way. Have to aim this way. And I can't remember which one. I knew it. I went the wrong way. I was
Getting set for
unsure
this
which
next shot from the rough.
You can see the
What
pattern I
does
did,
the player
right?
need to be
That
careful of
pattern
here,
goes
Frank?
to the right.
Well, this
I
is where we're
need-
going to see
I
exactly
wanted
how
it
good they are because
go to the
you know,
right,
that's
but not start
exactly the
from the
best
right.
lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
I need a punch shot. Just to get myself through there.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there,
The
Frank?
grass looks really great.
All
I love
above,
the
maybe.
animations in the grass.
It's a little bit of a head scratcher. Wasn't that hard a shot?
Frank, here we go again. Another shot from the rough.
Yeah, let's see if he learned his lesson.
72 yards. Bounce, bounce, bounce. No, you
That
have
was a pretty nasty lie out of the rough.
I have
You did
never
the right
played that
thing there,
series,
Frank.
no. I've never played the... What did you call it?
Well, he is going to
Commando
need
series?
a good approach shot here to avoid losing even more ground, Frank. At best, he's looking at double bogey.
Yeah, that's why the
I
shrimps
am.
make all the big money, Rich. Here, right now, he needs one.
This, I'm going to assume this is a straight putt because you can see it's going left then right. Seven inches downhill. I don't know what just... Oh, we didn't
Solid
make it to the
play,
hill.
Heart of the green.
I don't know why I did that.
This
I
would
was
give
reading
him
it
the
wrong.
double.
40 inches, 2 feet down. Still doing the same thing. Still too hard. Damn.
Time to pick up and move on.
We screwed that one up. We got the stroke
Par
limit on that
11,
one. That's crazy.
443 yards. What's the best strategy here, Frank?
Somehow find the fairway, Rich. This is brutal. Miss it left or miss it right. But it's Florida. Fairways are wide enough, soft enough. But a good tee shot still going to leave you a lengthy second. Ah, nice.
Looks good. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. See if he can clip this one perfectly, drive it in there from about 120 yards.
We don't want to go 100%.
Just a bit offline here, Frank, but not too bad.
I don't know if it's the wind or just the lie there. Should be okay.
Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
This is definitely one hell of a turning putt. There's just no way for us to know. It's 10 inches above where we are right now, so that means we need to aim a lot higher. Actually, the hole itself is 10 inches above, yeah.
Oh, that hurts. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And getting ready for the putt.
I've never heard of a game called Firewatch. That's a lot of break, but luckily we're not even that far. So
routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. Par 5 12th here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club is 576 yards. First par 5 on this backside.
10 miles an hour. I'm trying to go as straight as possible. This is definitely better.
Good contact, good result. Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frank, how frustrating can it get playing into strong winds?
Well, it's going to magnify every bad shot you hit, but it's also going to separate the good ones from the rest of the field.
The flag seems to be that it's towards the end, like maybe in the middle. It's a little hard to tell. But we're still 240 away, and this is a 244 club. There is a bunker that I'm a little afraid of. Alright, here we go. It's not going to come back because it's too low of a club, so it's going to be a long putt.
And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Just wish we could see that well. This is going to be really, really close, guys. Get in the hole!
Well, that takes the strain off the next one.
Good line putt right there.
He said my name. You must obey Center's will. I got into stealth games because of me being only able to see out of one eye. That's the main reason.
That's a step in the right direction. Makes the
because
putt
I'm not as good at
It's a 3-0.
fast-paced first-person shooters because
we go at the par 4
it takes 2 eyes to really to have that fast reaction
What's the
time.
best angle of attack?
When you only have one eye, it's a
Straight
lot
line
harder. So I
really
like to play
is the-
games
is
that
the
make you
best
think
way
more
here,
as
like a lot
opposed
of
to
holes
when you
on the
have
golf course.
to
But straight, as we
quickly
know, is
react
not
to
often
something.
easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there, you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the 2 front greenside bunkers. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless.
Metal Gear was the first stealth game I ever played for the Nintendo.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Let's go down to the, that's the, okay, we're going to have to bring it back. I'm going to say about right there. Get some roll. No.
He's knocked it on the green.
I thought it was low enough to where it
great
would
position.
roll, but
Difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This for birdie.
right to left, downhill, actually uphill. Nope. Yeah. Looks downhill almost, but it's uphill. Another tough decision. Oh my gosh, I'm so
a
close on
long
all these
putt there,
putts.
Just didn't read it quite right.
I am a drummer in the United States Army. That is what I do for a living, guys.
Oh, I thought he
And
had
see, you're
that.
making me miss.
Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
Never assume you're going to make an easy putt. Always concentrate. It's not that I got in the Army with one eye. It's just I'm legally blind in my right eye. I still have an eye.
Seems to have really put him off his game. Moving on to the tricky 14th here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there.
195, 197, but 10 miles an hour wind. We're going to go 208. But we're going to bring it back to 203. I think that should be good. Hopefully put a little bit of backspin on it, maybe. Get under it just a bit. Let's see how that does. I'm really starting to get the fundamentals of this and figuring it all out. See, that would have been pretty good, but it's going to come back a little bit. Just over too much to the left.
Second shot. Good look at the green.
124, 14 yards. Oh, my mom's calling. I can't pick up because I'm with you guys. You know what? I'll still pick up. Hey, Mom.
Hey, I tried to call you back yesterday, but you never answered.
Oops, wrong button. Yeah, sorry about that. I got a little busy. I'm actually streaming right
Nice
now.
approach
If you want to
shot.
say hello
We'll be happy
to
with that.
everybody on my streaming account, say hi.
Hi.
That's my mom. Is there anything you needed right now?
No, I'm just calling you back, so just call me later.
Okay, I will.
Alright, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Always got to make time for your mama. A little bit of wind, not wind, a little bit of break. 10 feet level, okay.
Chases
Yes.
that in for par to stay at 4 over. Stepping up here on the
I was born,
15th
both
tee
my
at the
eyes are really bad.
Wetlands.
I've had
This
multiple
is a
surgeries on my eyes.
590-yard par 5. Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better
par
than
five.
that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
.278, 280, because it's going to roll. All right. Roll, baby, roll.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
So, third shot now for Rory McIlroy.
$19 yards. Oh my gosh, that almost landed in the hole.
And it makes the green in regulation. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Definitely not a gimme. 3 inches above, so we need to go a little bit more. Not too much. Get in that freaking hole!
Getting the long climb back, now to 3 over par.
Yes! I take my golf seriously, people.
Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here, find the putting surface, maybe start the roll right here.
Perfect swing, look at that. Maybe a little slow, I guess.
Outstanding tee shot.
Yeah, ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Let's see what the dominant #1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach
142,
shot.
155. I got it set at 142 right now. So we need to go lower because of the wind. Not too much lower.
This is a good-looking shot.
Come back, come
Terrific
back.
golf shot. And now, that for an easy birdie. So, Frank, after a difficult day, he's starting to move in the right direction.
There's been like 2 different players, Rich. The one we saw early on in the round, I did not recognize. But all of a sudden, it's starting to look like the player we know. Chance for back-to-back birdies.
You guys think
Little
we can get back
bounce
to
in his
even?
step right now after that birdie, Frank.
I certainly should feel that way. That was some quality golf we've just seen.
Not a huge miss, Frank, but did lose this just a little to the right.
It looks like it's going to catch a piece of the green, though.
Had the club face open just a bit at impact, and that one moves considerably to the right of the flagstick. Frank, he'll have to take a full swing at this
geez.
putt for birdie.
This is long, but every now and again, one of these finds the bottom of the cup and makes that magic sound.
Oh!
Pretty good stroke right there, just to hit it through the break.
It's that sort of distance. If it goes in, it's a bonus.
Sitting right now
Favorite
at
Metal
2
Gear
over
is Metal
par
Gear
for the
Solid
round.
3.
Par for McIlroy, but you're just waiting for that moment when he hits
Well, we
that
couldn't get back to
accelerator
even,
and pulls
unfortunately,
away.
but we definitely
Final hole here at the Wetlands
picked it up.
Golf and Country
There's a
Club.
golf
It's
cart
par
in the...
4. It's not a
Really?
long one, 377 yards. There must be some trouble out there somewhere.
Well, not really if you keep your wits about you. Just position the tee shot. You don't have to hit driver down here. Even a 3-wood's only going to leave a short iron. If you hit your 3-wood 250, 260 yards, do the math, it's only 120 yards left. With that, with a scoring club, try and get that inside 10, 15 feet. Finish with a birdie.
But if you stray, then what?
Oh, no. We don't think of straying on this hole. This is the last hole. Got to finish well.
But I'm thinking about gators. There gators out there?
Well, there's gator on the menu.
105, 124, 9 miles an hour coming back. So if we aim at about 109, 108. Man, look at that. Really brought it
Not
back.
terrible, but not his best.
Outside chance, really, for birdie, but really, it was a rather poor approach shot.
Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long.
No problem. I like stealth games. So we got 2 feet uphill, so we need to really, really aim up. And this is a big break. This is going to be a tough putt. Yeah.
Can't make them all. That one gets away.
Alright, can we save par on the last hole?
This for par.
Can I get my balls in the hole? 1 feet down. Or 1 inch. Yes!
Had him up, and it comes to 74 for the day. And that wraps up another great day of golf here at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club. Frank, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed the gator bites as well at the end of the day, Rich. Some good golf to be had. Florida's always fun, playing on the Bermuda grass. And once again, shout out to the superintendent letting us play in the tournament conditions here at the Wetlands.
And now it's on to Gator Bites and a beverage. For all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner, along with Frank Nobilo, saying so long until next time.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoyed. We're going to check out the leaderboards here and see if we even placed or anything of that nature. Must have not put my thing in there just yet. Actually, I think I gotta go to the actual daily tournaments, but not in here. I gotta go to the tour section. Now you can see I didn't really place it. It doesn't really even show me. I gotta say, I really do like this game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Obviously, you know, a little bit of gameplay for you guys for the new PGA Tour game. So definitely go pick it up if you're a huge fan of golfing games and things like that. I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna be playing some more of this game. I might even do some more streaming on it as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course, Strain. We'll see you next time. Peace out, bitches.